What's up guys, it's Victor from VictorBeats2 and this is my first ever video of making a tutorial of something in FL Studio. And today we're gonna go over how to, or the best chopping techniques and basically how you chop up a sample and like the best methods of how to do it. So I'm going to go over two different ways of getting a good chop off a sample out of a original sample, and I'm basically just gonna use both methods to make a whole beat. I won't go that depth, and I won't have that depth in making the beats. I will just make a brief beat so you guys can see pretty much the basics of how to do it. Thinking like make it more and more complex, but I'm just gonna go with the simple way to show you like the basis of how to do it. So this is basically just how I do it. We have two methods. I just have my sample right here, so he's gonna pull it up and get it into Edison. You're gonna go and get a good part that you think you are going to use in this beat making session. So you're just gonna crop the beat where you want it to be. Yes, and see, shit, it's loud. And basically just see where it fits basically. So I'm just gonna count and see where the loop is ending. So yeah. So I'm actually just gonna go with 4 bars because it's pretty much the same throughout the 8 bars. So let's just see where it's looping. Okay, it was an 8-bar loop, I'm just kidding. No, but when you have that loop, you're just gonna put it out on the channel track right here. To get your loop right, then it's gonna make it fit to the tempo. I don't really know what kind of beat I want to make. I think it's a bit more trappier. Now I'm actually gonna go with the like boom bap type beat. So he's gonna stretch it out until you get 4 bars. So now you get your sample from the original sample. Gonna put it into 1/4 of the beat. Shit, it's loud. I'm just gonna lower it a bit, and you can see that it fits the 4 bars. It's a bit, or it's resampled because it's resampled. The sample is resampled, yeah. So you're gonna go in here in mode and go into auto, and you're basically gonna have the original snip of the sample. You can see it's pretty slow, so he's gonna test to shrink it down to 2 bars. I don't know if you would prefer to do that, but just for the sake of the tutorial I would go with 2 bars instead of 4s, because this is really slow and it sounds kind of saggy, so let's just go with 2 bars. And as you can see, if you don't see it, like the snare and some of the drums are off beat or off tempo, which they don't really line up to the, like the, what do you call them, the lines of the tempo, like the 4th lines. So what you're gonna do is grab this crop tool right here, and you're gonna see where it doesn't fit on tempo. So it's a bit off right here. He's gonna click right there and click right there, because we don't wanna disturb this part because it's not that off tempo, but these two are, they're kind of the same. So he's gonna use shift and scroll on your mouse to get that in line, and you can see you get this part that is coming from this part, but you don't want it, so he's gonna crop that away. And this is basically what you're gonna do with the whole sample that you just picked. And it's okay to have a bit of space because we can just add reverb to it later. So it's okay. We're just gonna check out sounds. Okay, so this snare, I don't even know if it's this snare or what it is. We're just gonna do the same thing, crop it into the position, and it's okay if it's a bit offbeat, but you mainly want to have it as perfect as possible. But I think we should be good. Yeah, so it's pretty good. As you can see, it's a bit left on the end, but that's just because that I took the sample out. But it's okay. When we add reverb, it won't be bad at all. So he's gonna put the track into channel rack 1 with the mixer, and we're actually gonna add a reverb 2. He's gonna lower the wet a bit, lower the whole reverb to about 3/4, add a EQ, and basically just EQ out the frequencies we don't really need or want. So yeah. So I'm making a boom bap boom bap beat, so I don't care if there's low ends. That's just a like positive thing, because I won't have a 808 or like a really dark kick that's hitting. So I don't need to extra out the low ends. They can still be there, but I want to find like frequencies that I want to push up and boost more to make like the sample more full. So I'm just gonna check for that. So I like this high ends. I'm just gonna boost them a bit. I don't know if you can hear, but it's like really kind of distorted right here. So I'm just gonna lower it a bit because it's a bit like muddy frequencies right here. So that should be pretty good. So now when we have that, you basically have your chopped up version, but it's still in chops. So what you can do is go into the master track, pull up a new Edison, and basically just put it on play, take the chain on, put on record, and take off the metronome, and just hit the play button. And there you get your loop. So this is basically the first way of chopping up sample. Take up the part you want. This was just like a really simple example that I made. I took out the first part, which didn't sound that bad, but if you wanna like get more in depth, you can just check out the whole sample, see what you like, and pick out from there. But this is pretty good. I'm gonna put it into second mixer because this is where we basically edited this one. So we have it in the second mixer, lower it a bit. Oh, my bad. You need to always remove this because it would play with the sample you just put out here. So it would get like a double effect, so it would be pretty loud, but now it's okay. Okay, yep, we have that down. So we have this sample, and we're gonna make another like a type of verse sample out of this sample right here, and then we basically just gonna put up a beat. I'm gonna show you how to make a cool intro with the samples you have, but for now we're just gonna copy this, put it into track 3. Just gonna click this corner right here, make unique, and press F6, press all, go in here, add slice X. It's gonna put the sample you used to have into slice X, delete that, and now in pattern 1 you have this sample right here, same sample. But what we're gonna do now is chop it up. So it's really like simple. You can see where to chop it up here. So I'm just gonna do that, and you basically do it right here on this bottom. So yeah, let's go. Something like that. You can also skip. Like you can skip this and just make a long bar. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I'm just gonna see. Yeah, I think I will do that. I guess it will get pretty choppy if I chop every single bar. So I'm just gonna chop it up like this, get it on every single point, and I think we will be good. He's gonna play it and see if it fits right. Something like that, and you basically just gonna go into SliceX and find on some. He's gonna make up some melody that could fit to this melody. So what you're gonna do is, this is the SliceX, just remove that. You have your melody right here, and put down your SliceX pattern right here, which we'll be playing here. So maybe we can just do like this, and like here how it sounds, and then basically fit like the notes after the sample you choose. So it's like sounds good, if you know what I'm saying. Yes, something simple, real simple. Okay, that sounds really good. So I'm gonna keep that, and I'm actually gonna duplicate it by Control B, so you get this. And I'm just gonna switch it up right here to something that I like, so it gets more variation in the beat. So I don't know. I maybe should go with the first bar, like this. That's pretty good. You can also just shorten the notes so it gets like repetitive, which is a very common, very like everyone uses this, and when you do boom bap beats, when you repeat a note, and you can do that on other places, but I'm just gonna keep it simple, and I like it when it's pretty simple, because I want to let the artist make the beat more full than the beat itself, if that makes sense. So when we have this chopped up, you can see oops. We have the chopped up version right here, and we have the sample that we just picked from the original sample right here. So it's gonna play it and see how it fits. We can take off the metronome. That's pretty good. I think that I want this as a intro and a hook, and this as a verse. I'm actually gonna keep this as a intro, put it again as a hook, and the verse comes in, and I'm just gonna make a like a bridge to second part. I'm just gonna arrange this real quick. I can make a video if you want to on how to arrange beats and so on, how to like structure it, and maybe how to like think when you do it. So I'm just gonna be back and when I've structured this. So yeah, see you later. So guys, so I've just structured the beat. As you can see, I have a intro part, hook, verse, bridge, hook, verse, bridge, hook, outro, hook, and outro. So I just structure it. I'm gonna layer down some drums so you can hear the beat. I don't know if I'm going to post it on my main channel, we'll see, but if I do, I will drop a link down below so you can check it out there. And if you like the video, comment down below what I should do next. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel as well as my main channel, link in the description. Check out my beat store where you can lease my beats and even download them for free. And follow me on Instagram, link in the description. It would be nice, and I'll see you next time, guys. Peace.